Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video, and it is time to take on the final stage of Speed Battle. Now, this Speed Battle is a little bit different than the last Speed Battle that we got, because the last Speed Battle had 3 fights, but they were all meta-specific. You know, you had a fire stage, a wind stage, and a water stage, or something like that. Something close to that. But here we have, the introduction of the turn limits, and they are type neutral, and it's just, varying degrees of difficulty. But the missions inside kind of determine what teams you're going to use, because you need a 6 combo of blue, of green, of orange. So obviously, if you get lucky, you can do that all with one team, technically. But it's probably, you can get maybe 2 realistically done. Going for 3 and 5 turns is not going to be very common. So, and plus, since there's a mission to do, the daily mission to beat this once a day, I mean, you could just do it with blues, and the next day do it with greens, and the next day do it with oranges, and then you get, do that, and you get all your tickets, and everyone's happy with their multi. But we're going to do it all in one day, because we're just going to go my 3 teams that I'm going to use here. We also have to have 4 physical characters, 4 magic characters, so that's also limiting your teams. And then 2 characters with initial rarity of 4-star or less, 4 turns, and 3 turns. So we're going to try and get all of these today. We're going to run with 3 different teams. It's going to be pretty obvious what we're going to use, because we're going to use the triple orb changers, except for except for the team that doesn't have a triple orb changer, which is the blues. So we're going to use the water team first, because we got orb changer. We know this team can run very well. I'm not even going to worry about HP gear. We're just going to dive in. And this will be, easy. This is an entire team of magic characters as well. Obviously, like the light team, light 2.0 team, the fire team will all be physicals. We can go ahead and throw on some other 4-star unit to any of these teams if you want. There are other teams that can do it. You're not limited to doing this, and obviously this starting hand is not the greatest thing in the world, so I guess we'll just kind of make do with it. Let's do that. And then we'll get rid of these oranges, and hopefully we get some more blues next turn. Alright, so yeah, we're doing, even for guard, he's doing, alright, perfect. That is excellent right there. So there we go. There's the first mission done. A full hand of greens. We'll swap out, we'll swap out you. We'll use your orb change. And then we'll bring in Hinata, and we'll just run with the entire full lineup of water units. And then, this team, I like using this team more than I did the light 3.0 team. One, because you can't stun him. Right, he's got 100% resistance to stun, poison, and frostbite, so that ain't gonna happen. Of course, we have no Hinata orbs. That's why am I not surprised? But also, you can consistently see the increase in damage that your stacks of Milim are doing, versus the stacks of Shuna for the light team. You don't see until you actually put Pierce on and put Stun Strike on, or stun in general. So you can see the difference in power of what you're stacking here, and I appreciate that more than just we'll wait till the nuke, because obviously we're trying to beat this quickly, right? We're 2 turns in. That is an entire hand of Shuna. That is perfect. So actually we're going to just leave it as is, and we're going to do this, and this will probably get her ult. And then, yeah, next turn we're just going to nuke him out of existence with 180 skill points, so enough to use 3 buffs and the attack buff for Hinata. So the primary buffs, and yeah, he's going to die very quickly. He's got physical resistance, now he's got magic resistance. It's not going to save him. He will die here. And then we'll be done. So that's the full hand of blue and magic unit right there. I don't even think we need the alt buff, huh? We're just, because I'm not going to switch. Alright. And please disappear. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, there we go. So, full team of magic and full 6 orb send of blue is complete. Let's come back. You know what? Actually, we're just going to do this in one long thing. You can sit through all the loading screens with me. Next team will be... let's go fire team now. We need a full hand of oranges. We can also throw a full hand of physical units up here. However, we do want to use one additional 4-star. But actually, we're going to run with this because the light team that I'm going to use is going to have 2 4-stars on it. So we'll run it like this. Insufficient stamina. Incorrect. Alright. So full hand of orange, full team of physical. We can kill in 3 turns with the burn here if we can get kind of lucky on the opening hand. You could definitely use Hakuro and the Earth team here if you really, really wanted to, because you can just rush alts and then nuke them. Oh. Well, that will work. Okay. I will accept that. So, let's do you. And let's do you. This will get us Toa. And that's 90 points right there, enough to use most of the small-time buffs. Perfect. Okay, so let's start working on this. So pop, pop, pop. So pierce, crit, attack, burn, instant damage. And then we will use Toa. And then... Let's see. Let's see. We'll use the pierce buff. And then we'll bring you in. And we'll use another stack of burn. Yeah. So then pop, 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 pop. And this will do quite a bit of damage right here. Plus we'll have Violet's ult next turn. We're not doing as much damage as I thought. Why is that? What's that? What is that he just lost? Crit and pierce resistance. Alright, well that's why. So he's intentionally nerfing the fire team. But now he just has magic resistance, which is fine because we have no magic skills to use. So, all we need now is just maybe a big old fire buff, and we'll call it good. Fire buff and a giveaway, which is going to give, well, 2 of those oranges to us. And lower his fire resistance. There we go. Alright, so this should be easy right here. Yep, bye-bye. Alright, cool. That's a 2-turn kill right there. That completes that mission of killing within 3 turns and 4 turns. Actually, well, we were done with 4 turns anyway, but you get the idea. And now, for the last team, for the full hand of green, you can very easily bring the Dark 2.0 team. You could bring, any really team of folks. You can bring the Water 1.0 team if you want, but we're going to bring a 3-3 Orb Changer, and now we have 2 4-star units in both Misery and Shinsha. You could easily bring Isis as well. That works too. I'm not really going to worry about that, because we're going to kill her anyways. So, very easy speed battle. It's very easy crystals currency that you can get for the shop. It's unfortunate that the Reforged crystal is kinda useless. Because in theory, you'd think it'd be a very good item, and that's why they would limit it to 10. And then they went and shit the bed with it. So, unfortunate. It is what it is. We can go ahead and get Shizu online turn 2. Burn all these blues out of here. And get a cheeky counter in here. And, ooh, perfect. Alright, so we don't actually need to use Shizu right here, because what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And then we'll make this full hand of green. And then next turn we can get probably a full hand of green, and then we'll be looking good, because we'll have max points. We can use the light buff, we can use the pierce buff and the attack buff, and then we're going to be out of here too. So, pop, pop. And pop, and plus he has the pierce resistance right now, so we wouldn't really want to do that anyways. But now he just has magic resistance again, which does not affect this team. So let's use the pierce resist, let's use the light, let's use the attack. You know what, for funsies, just for funsies, because we know we're going to kill him. Let's bring in the hero for Shinsha. And let's use a rewind too, because we got enough points for that. And that's just another skill to stack. And I guess we could have used the green buff too. You know what? We're going to go all out. That was a misplay though. We should have used this before using the attack buff, because this skill stack will not count towards a skill that's already used. It will count towards our pierce rate though, which is now, it was guaranteed anyways, but you know, whatever. And now we're going to kill. Because we have too much power going on in 3 turns, just like the burn team. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, a counter. Pop, pop. Yeah. If this doesn't kill, which I'd be kind of surprised if it didn't. Okay, yeah, 32-9. There we go. Alright, that should be every mission clear, full hand of each type of orb. This team had the 2 4-star units on it. We did it with the fire team in 2 turns. Yeah, 2 turns. We did it with a full magic team, a full physical team. This is, again, a full physical team right here as well. And, yeah, I think we're done. Definitely not difficult. Unless you don't have just units that you can use because you're brand new. Of which case, then, do what you can. I mean, the only thing the missions give are those crystals, and instead of getting the missions done, you can just play this again and again and again. Honestly, the shop is not the best thing in the world. Like, for newer players, the hammers are going to be nice. These tickets will always help you. The food, I would not prioritize, honestly. The medals, you could prioritize because of things you can get out of the metal shop, being, you know, shards, emblems, more hammers, and then the awakened gear for newer players is essential to help them progress, you know, faster. But otherwise, the shop is a pretty easy throwaway, right? So I wouldn't lose too much sleep over not completing every single mission. So let me know what other teams you guys used in the comments for, you know, the newer players that might not have the fully wanked out, you know, meta teams that I have. So let them know so they can get some better ideas. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.